I start my journey in the West Midlands. I want to find out what's going on between the two biggest ethnic groups, West Indians and Asians. I'm told things are getting tense between them. The Asians are flexing their muscles. I've heard reports that black boys in Walsall are being terrorized by Pakistani youths. Add to this inter-ethnic warfare, religion, militant Islam, and you have a toxic brew. It wasn't like that in the old days. West Indians and Asians used to fight shoulder to shoulder against Paki bashers. This young man says he was recently attacked by 15 Pakistani youths. What happened to you? Tell me your story.
So I just thought cover my head, you get me, because if they hit me in my head, that's going to cause some proper damage, you get me. So by the time they run off and all that, you get me, I looked at my legs were all numb.
You got stabbed?
Yeah, my face was safe, like I just got stabbed in the back of my leg, you get me? And on my back and
You got scars? Battle scars? Let me see.
Everybody's got battle scars.
And all my jeans was all wet, you get me? Like I had two stab marks in the back of my leg. See there? Can you see that? Like all of them was calling me niggers and kill the nigger and this and that, you get me?
How you propose to deal with this problem?
The best way we can. Simple, you get me, the best way we can.
To fight on the way we get approached. Fight back, don't give a damn, you get me? Standing, we don't give a fuck, they don't give a fuck. Fuck it, man.
This is tribal warfare at its crudest. Everybody seems to think that one of these days somebody is going to get killed. Is that what you feel?
Yeah. A couple months ago, a good friend of mine got stabbed. A good friend of mine, Simon Megley. He's dead. He ain't got no more. We ain't never gonna see that nigga again.
These boys seem trapped, cornered. 15, 20 years ago, Pakistani boys attacked by white skinheads must have felt the same way. But now, they say it's the Pakistanis who are the aggressors. I need to find out why there's so much tension between these young people. I go to Birchill's, an area of Walsall that is now mainly Pakistani. Black people say it's a no-go area. I'm nervous. First of all, my director, who is Asian, talks to two Walsall born and bred Pakistanis, Zahid and Shaja.
Tell me about Birchill's. For years it was a no-go zone for white people, black people, anyone, man. If you ain't Paki, you ain't coming in Birchill's, man. You come fuck with us, you're dead, man.
This is self-defense, man, you know what I mean? If we don't do this shit, you know what I mean? People are going to come to our area and they're going to terrorize us, man, you know what I mean? That's why we have to look after our own people, man, you know what I mean? If we don't do it, who's going to do it, man? It's the black mans are going to come stand there. They ain't going to respect our culture, they ain't going to respect our religion, you know what I mean?
And what about black men in Walsall?
They're on a level, man, they're on a level, you know what I mean?
They're locked down, man, trust me.
If there's black people admitting they've been impressed, now what's that show you, man? Because even though black people, they just got them out, and if black people admitting that they've been oppressed in this town, that shows you how strong the Pakistani crew is, man. We're not saying black people are bad people, they're nice people, you know what I mean? It's just, you gotta have order, man. If you don't have order, you're gonna get chaos.
I get out of the car to talk to the boys. Where are they? Who I'm talking to?
And straight up, man.
Darkest how? Channel 4. Alright.
Alright.
You interviewing us today or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
I'm the man.
That's right, man.
Yeah. What do you do?
Selling good.
What do we do, man?
What jobs you want? These boys know a man named Darkest How is coming, but clearly they aren't expecting a black man. I'm asking if he works, so I'm not supposed to ask him.
Get to the point, man. Get to the point, man. What kind of questions are you asking us, any? What do we do, man? What's that, man?
No, I'm just introducing myself, my friend.
Yeah, what do you do,
Introduce
man?
yourself.
I am a presenter and a television writer with Channel 4, the New Statesman, the Guardian, the Observer, the Sunday Times. Okay?
Yeah, that's right, man. You introduce yourself before you ask for introductions, man.
I'm from it. That's all right. You see me, I don't like... Yeah, I don't like the conflict.
Yeah, but you introduce yourself before you ask for introductions.
Thank you for teaching me that. You want to do this interview?
Oh, come on, man. What's happened, man?
Be straight with us, we'll be straight with you, man, you know what I mean?
Is there?
We thought you come here to drop a few lines, man, you know what I mean? That's what
They are taking the piss.
But you got a job to do, do your job, man, you know what I mean?
They say you was the big man because the big man's
Yeah,
coming.
the big man's coming.
Seems like the big man don't know what's happening.
You're playing games with us, man. Don't play games with us, man.
Yep.
Any?
I'm not doing that.
I've had enough.
Fucking asshole.
I'm not prepared to do an interview in the face of such hostility.
You do it. You do it. You do it, you do it, you do it. I'm not doing it. Because I don't get involved in shit like that. No.
Just smash him up. Man, fucking mash him up, man, you know what I mean? Mash him all up. So now you got your camera crew, yeah? Fucking raise up all your cameras, man. You fucking know that, man.
They're threatening me. These Pakistani boys are threatening to mash me up. I don't want any trouble, so I leave my Asian director to continue. Zahid and Shaja and their friends talk big but act like little boys under siege.
Fucking pigs! Fucking pig!
They feel they are discriminated against, not only because they're Asian, but also Muslim. I can understand why they feel like this. Since 9/11, Muslims have become the most hated group in Britain. But ironically, these boys react to prejudice by adopting the street culture of West Indian youth, while asserting their allegiance to Pakistan.
20 years ago, there were no Pakis here, no one was doing nothing. But now, the Pakis have made a stamp, man, trust, you know what I mean? Now, think 20 years ahead, boy, fuck knows, man, this is gonna be Pakistan. Or England, it's gonna be Pakistan, man. They're all fucking shipping over, you know what I mean? Fake passports.
Fucking shut up, man.
I suspect that in a hostile world, clinging to the idea of Pakistan gives these boys an identity. I would never have imagined that third-generation British Muslims would be more influenced by events happening abroad than on their own doorstep.
That's why they're labelling us as terrorists, man, you know what I mean? To divide and conquer, man. They're trying to make us fight against each other, man, but that shit ain't happening, man, because the Muslim brothers all over the world are waking up, man. When the shit gets dark, man, you know what I mean? There's only one firm, man, one firm. Nobody gonna fuck with us, man, you know what I mean? We're not terrorists or nothing, man, you know what I mean? Islam's about peace, man, you get me?
Yeah, man, it's all about the 9/11.
You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
That's for fucking Bush.
Oh, yes,
That's for Bush, the motherfucker. Motherfucker Bush.
Zahid has a picture of Osama bin Laden on his phone. Maybe it's a joke, I don't know. Global politics, ancient conflicts between Muslims and Jews in the Middle East are unleashing a torrent of vitriol on British streets.
I don't like Jews. If I had a chance, yeah, I'd do one over and I go, I'll fuck him up. I'll break him, man. Jews are my enemies, man, enemies. Israel, the motherfuckers. Woof, woof, woof. Yes, yes. Oi, why do we hate Jews? Yeah. Smell, man. Jews smell. The motherfuckers, that's right, innit? Scotters, man, motherfuckers.
My journey takes me to the Alam Rock Road in Birmingham for Eid, the end of Ramadan, the Muslim month of fasting. But underlying the celebrations of this religious festival is a tense atmosphere. Outsiders feel threatened.
I'm there over half an hour and the traffic coming down. All I do, I try to get you. They go to the car, they go on the hog and they turn the car across the road, block the road. I can't get you. All I do though, they start to jump on my car. I start to shake my car up. So I comes out, I pull the car up, I pull the car up and I comes out the car, right? They all gather around me, so I stand there, because I know I'm not running, because they all gather around me like they want to throw me or whatever. I still stand. Agents, all agents. Right, it's all agents.
It's not even the point. Everyone can have a happy Christmas, you understand? But in situations like this, they shouldn't need to block up the road. My son's got a tracheostomy, and we need to get through the crowds in an emergency. He's been coughing for about 45 minutes, and they're not letting us through the crowds.
Most of the time, on the weekend, on the Saturday, you can't get nowhere to walk. They park the car sidewalk everywhere. It seems like they don't want to fight me. That's what they want to do. They want to fight me.
I've been in the Midlands for 2 weeks. I'm struck by just how divided blacks and Pakistanis are. They hardly talk to each other. You can feel the divisions. I want to find out more about why it's come to this. I go back to the West Indian boy who had been stabbed in the leg. I find him with his friend Leroy.
Have you ever had a Pakistani friend? You go to his house, he comes to yours, go into each other's houses and all of that.
Not really. Not too, no. I don't know.
Was there a time when young Pakistanis and young West Indians going to school together got on fairly well without this kind of conflict?
I used to see them as really passive people, you know, to run takeaway restaurant and things like that. And personally, on a level, I used to say to my people, right, the reason why they do so good is because they're just passive, you know. Now they come with this militancy, yeah? It's like overnight, it just shocked me. You know what I mean? Really, really aggressive militancy.
I want to find out what the older generation really thinks, so I visit Birmingham Central Mosque. I'm here to meet a leading member of the Muslim community. Tahir Alam is on the committee of the mosque, one of the largest in the country.
Hi, Darkes. Welcome. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome. Welcome to Eid.
He tells me at Eid that over 25,000 people pass through the doors of the mosque. Could you imagine yourself being a non-Muslim for a moment? And you see these masses trekking through Birmingham. Do you have some sense that it poses a threat to people?
There is no threat of any description whatsoever, really. So, but I can understand why some people may feel that, but for wrong reasons, in my view.
There is a general feeling among West Indians, Sikhs, Indians, that there is a kind of overpowering element in Islam. Are you aware of that?
There is a greater level of adherence to Islam, if that's what you mean by overpowering.
No, they feel overpowered.
Yeah, they may
feel intimidated.
I don't know why they feel intimidated, really, but I do think that there is a greater level of adherence to some extent than, say, compared to Sikhs adhering to their own faith or Hindu community adhering to their own faith. Yeah, there is a lot of vibrancy and activity within the Muslim community. Yes, there is, yes.
Are you aware of jets of violence coming out of young Muslims? Does religion add another fuel to a fire?
No, it doesn't fuel at all. I think religion is a rectification element. So I don't see Islam as a problem.
Would you be kind of madly surprised if there's an outburst of violence between Muslim youth and some other ethnic group?
But if you're looking at violence, the most quoted example, of course, is the riots in Bradford and Burnley and Oldham and all those, for example. But they have a backdrop where these, we know for a fact really that these were actually aggravated by the BNP.
I think Tahir is a good man. He cares, but he's missing the point. There is a huge clash between young West Indians and Asians.